He is our current champion on tic-tac-toe. He has broken all records. To date, he has won in cash and prizes $270,800. He has played 73 games. He has correctly answered 300 questions. He is about to appear on his 39th show. Will he continue his winning streak? We'll find out in a moment as... From Hollywood, it's everybody's game of strategy, knowledge, and fun. It's tic-tac-toe. And now here's our host, Wink Martindale.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Well, let's not put it off any longer. Let's meet the man whose pockets are bulging with money and prizes. He's going everywhere around the world already, and who knows how long he's going to continue as champion. As long as he wins, he's our champ, and here he is.
Our current champion, whose winnings total in cash and prizes $270,800, is a pilot in the Navy. Meet Lieutenant Tom McKee. And his opponent is a substitute English teacher who is married to an Air Force colonel. Meet Donna Fairfield.
One of the loveliest ladies we've seen on Tic-Tac-Toe as a contestant in quite some time. Donna, nice to have you with us.
Thank you.
And your husband is a colonel in the
Air Force.
Air Force,
Air
right?
Force,
and where
yeah.
are you stationed? Where do you live?
March Air Force Base, that's in Riverside, California.
Right. And you teach in your spare time, right?
Well, I substitute teach
What do
when
you
I
teach?
can. English at the high school.
Oh, we're going to pay close attention to her English, aren't we? Yeah, any little mistake, and look out. Donna, welcome to the show.
Thank you
Nice
so
to see you
much.
here. Hello, Lieutenant Tom.
How you doing,
McKee,
Wink?
sir. Nice to see you back again.
Here again.
You think he wouldn't show up? He's got $270,800 in our money and prizes coming to him. Hey, congratulations to you, and good luck on this edition of Tic-Tac-Toe, Tom.
Thank you.
You ready to get it started
I'm
again?
ready.
All right, here we go. Last show you had tied once. You were in the middle of your second game when time ran out, and these were the subjects on the board. We were using the subjects: television roles, mythology, mixed words, famous lovers, Arab world, Israel, country music, classical music, and dropouts. And this is what the board looked like when time ran out in the last show. 3 X's for Tom, 3 O's for Donna. And the pot is worth $3,000. Good, nice, round, tidy sum. And on the board we have 3 boxes remaining. Let's get it going and see what happens. Anybody can win. Let's shuffle the categories. TV roles, mixed words, and Arab world. Tom, you select.
I'll try mixed words in the right center, Wink.
Here's the question on mixed words, Tom. First, take a look at this mixed-up word, if you will, please. Unscramble these letters to reveal an object which might be carried over the shoulder.
Say that again, Wink, I'm sorry.
Unscramble the letters to reveal an object which might be carried over the shoulder.
A cream, I don't know.
Camera.
Oh, geez.
C-A-M-E-R-A. A camera might be carried over the shoulder. Still $3,000 in the pot. Still 3 boxes on the board as we shuffle them. Arab world, mythology, country music. Donna.
Yes, I'd like to take mythology, please.
Mythology it is, and here's the question, Donna. According to classical mythology, nectar was the drink of the gods. What was the food of the gods?
Bread.
No, ambrosia. Ambrosia, the food of the gods. Still $3,000 in the pot. Still 3 boxes on the board as we shuffle again. Tom.
Well, why don't we try dropouts this time in the right center?
See what luck you have with dropouts. All right, Tom, here's the question. This tough guy actor dropped out of prep school to join the Marines. He later starred in such movies as Paint Your Wagon and Cat Ballou. Name him.
Lee Marvin.
Right. There's the first correct answer in this particular day's show. Put an X there. $3,200 in the pot. 2 boxes left on the board. And those categories that show up in the boxes will determine the outcome of this game. Let's move them around. Donna, they are mixed words and mythology.
Mixed words, please, for the block.
For a block on mixed words. Answer this correctly, Donna, and we will have the second tie between you and Tom. Take a look at this mixed-up word. Now, unscramble the letters here to reveal something a cook might use, and we will have a tie.
How about a recipe?
You're right, and we do have a tie. R-E-C-I-P-E. Mixed up word recipe. Second tie between Tom and Donna. We add another $200 to the pot for that correct answer, bringing it up to $3,400. Now, when we return, we'll show you 9 new categories and see what happens when we play more of Tic-Tac-Toe. In front of Tom's home, he has 7 of these parked. And the neighbors are sick about it. If he defeats 4 more opponents, that would include Donna, of course, he will win another one of these. It would be number 8. Art James, tell us about it.
Well, Tom, as you heard me say before, for your driving pleasure, it's a brand new car.
Somebody in the front row saying 8 cars. Tacky, 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 tacky. Let's take a look at the board with $3,400 in the pot. These are your subjects for the game. News of the 80s, take a letter, famous movies, potluck pictures, political leaders, odd facts, France, astronomy, and animal songs. Champion goes first. Tom, select, please.
Why don't we try political leaders in the center, Wink?
Political leaders in the center, worth $300 to the pot. Tom, I'll name a former vice president of the United States, and you tell me the name of the president under whom he served. Number 1, John Adams. Number 2, Alvin Barkley. Here's your extra time. I'm naming a former vice president of this country. You tell me the name of the president under whom he served. Tom, first, John Adams.
You got me where it hurts. George Washington.
That's right. Secondly, Alvin Barkley.
Roosevelt.
No, Harry S. Truman. Alvin Barkley served as vice president in the Truman administration. Still $3,400 in the pot. Let's shuffle the categories around and see how they turn up for Donna.
I'd like to try take a letter in the center, please.
In the center box, take a letter. All right. I got to say this, too. That's the first time that I can remember in a long time, perhaps the first time. Tom, have you ever missed the center box on the first question?
Oh, yeah.
It has happened. All right. It's been a long time. Donna, you have a shot at it. Here's your question on take a letter. Your letter is T. T. I'll describe 2 musical instruments that begin with the letter T, and you tell me what they are. First, this wind instrument is usually equipped with a slide. Secondly, this musical instrument is the largest brass piece in a marching band. Here's your extra time. Using the letter T, this wind instrument usually equipped with a slide. What is it?
Trombone.
Correct. This musical instrument is the largest brass piece in a marching band.
Timpani.
No, the tuba. You know, that big thing, you always wonder how kids can carry it around when they're trying to learn how to play it. That ever bother you? Always bothered me. All right, you're all even. You are all even now. Back at the beginning point. $3,400 in the pot. And let's shuffle the categories again. And Tom, you select again.
Wink, I'll try potluck picks in the center.
In the center, again, worth $300 to the pot. First, take a look at this picture, Tom. This sentimental film starred Spencer Tracy as this young actor. I want you to name the movie and then name the young actor who starred in this movie. And here's your extra time.
Wink, that's Spencer Tracy and this young actor.
I got it. I think.
Tom, again, this sentimental film starred Spencer Tracy and this young actor.
Wink,
first, name the movie.
I'd like to answer the second part first.
All right, name the young actor who starred in this movie.
I think that's Mickey Rooney.
That is correct. Now, back to the title of the movie.
Boys Town?
Yes, that's right, for the center box. Boys Town, starring the great Spencer Tracy and young Mickey Rooney. Put an X in the center box, add $300 to the pot. That brings it to $3,700, and we shuffle the categories around. And move back to Donna.
I believe I'd like to try news of the 80s, please.
All right, news of the 1980s. Donna, on February 19th, 1980, President Bonnie Sauter was appointed Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of his native country. Name his native country.
Iran.
Correct. Bonnie Sauter of Iran. Put an O there. Let's shuffle again. $3,900 in the pot, Tom.
Okay, let's try news of the 80s. Wink, top center.
Again, news of the 1980s. In March 1980, This liberal Illinois congressman surprised political analysts with an impressive showing in the primaries in Massachusetts and Vermont. Name him.
Anderson.
Yes, John Anderson. An X goes there, and let's move the categories quickly. In the pot, $4,100, Donna.
Yes, please. I'd like to go with news of the 80s for a block.
Again in the category, this time for a block of Tom on news of the 80s. On January 9th, 1980, this female politician was re-elected as India's prime minister after she had been ousted from office nearly 3 years earlier. For a block, name her.
Indira Gandhi.
Is that acceptable?
Gandhi.
No. The first answer always counts, and her first answer was Indira Gandhi. The correct answer is Indira Gandhi.
Indira Gandhi. So, Donna, we can't accept that. So, in the pot, we still have $4,100, and we are going to shuffle again now and move back to Tom. There are the categories. Tom, where would you like to move?
Wink, I'm going to go with famous movies in the lower center for a win.
Lower center for a win. Tom, if you answer this question correctly on famous movies, you will win $4,300 in cash. When added to your prior winnings, your grand total would then amount to $275,100. Tom, here's the question on famous movies for a win. This 1967 box office success starred Lee Marvin as the officer who leads 12 prisoners on a World War II suicide mission. For tic-tac-toe and a total of $275,100, name it.
The Dirty Dozen.
Right, for tic-tac-toe. Congratulations to you, Tom. That takes your total to, as I mentioned, $275,100. And you continue as our champion with the opportunity to take a shot at our big, mean dragon shortly. Well, Donna, that question got you in a little trouble. Indira Gandhi. You said Grandi with the... well, got you in trouble anyway.
Got me in trouble, right.
We have a couple of very nice prizes for you, plus $500 for the couple of tie games, and our thanks for being with us on Tic-Tac-Toe.
Thank you. I had a super
lady.
time.
Thank you so much, Donna. We'll be back for a bonus game in just a moment. The game, and of course I refer to the bonus game, Tom, now, as you have a chance to beat the dragon and add to your winnings of $275,100. So come on over and join me. Here we go again. Did you really? Here's a guy, you know, he had a question on the tuba in that game. You really did play the tuba?
I had to lug that thing around a lot. That was
Were you real little when you learned how? How did that thing weighs a ton,
the tuba and the sousaphone. I both learned both in the
Were you pretty good at it?
Mom's having a conniption over there going, oh, no.
Mom said, oh, don't get into that subject. All right, behind these numbers, Tom, are various amounts of money, a tick, a tack, and a dragon. Reach $1,000 or more and get the tick and the tack, and you'll win the prize package. Now, there are a lot of ways to go in style, and the prizes in this package will provide you with just a few. Art James, what are they?
Well, first, Tom, when you're going for a night on the town, your lady will epitomize style when she steps out with a stunning collection of jewelry. Dane Craft's jewelry creations designed with classic beauty, reflecting the harmony of elegance and style. A handsome and unique original Primavera collection furnished by Dane Craft. And then, Tom, whenever you drive, just sit back, relax, and surround yourself with the music from this full-range car stereo. A Tancredi AM/FM car stereo cassette player, stereographic equalizer booster, and a pair of audio-rated speakers to ensure smooth sound from Tancredi. And then, wherever you go, you'll always have with you this miniature TV. The incredible Micro TV fits into the palm of your hand. It's battery-operated. Slip it into your briefcase. It's the perfect traveling companion. Get the picture? You sure will. And finally, Tom, if you want to go in style, we'll send you first class to Hawaii. The paradise of the Pacific, land of sugarcane, coconuts, and exotic flowers. Enjoy the golden beaches, tropical sun, and island entertainment. You'll enjoy 15 fantastic days in Hawaii, compliments of Club Universe. Going in style is worth, in cash and prizes, over $3,200.
I don't know where you're going to go first.
Home to bed.
Before we get started here, let me ask you one question. This doesn't count against you either. In 5 seconds, how many places in the world have you won trips to? Go. How many can you name?
15.
Name them.
Oh, Fiji, Tahiti, Hong Kong, Hawaii, Puerto Vallarta, Acapulco.
Time's up. Not a bad list, though. Avoid the dragon or you lose everything. Get the tick and the tack and you automatically get the dough. Let's shuffle them around, move them all around on the board, cover them up. Say goodbye, dragon. Say goodbye, dragon.
Goodbye, Dragon.
All right. 9 numbers. Who do we go to first?
We'll go with Jenny.
All right, Jenny. Number 7 always begins with number 7. That's a pattern. What's behind number 7? Take a look. Do you like it or not? 250. Shake that on a bet.
We'll go with my mom. She wants 5 again.
Mom in the center, number 5. That 2 is a pattern from 7 to 5 almost every time. And what's behind number 5? $400. $650. Who's next?
We'll go to Bill.
Okay, Bill.
He wants number 3.
Number 3. There's the completion of that pattern. From 7 to 5 to 3, $500 you got it. After you've won all of this money and all of these cars, what, 7 automobiles and all the prizes and the trips, does the money still seem important to you? I mean, every dollar, like you win, say, a pot of $5,000, can you put that in proper perspective at this point?
Certainly, it's all money to help pay off the taxes.
Yeah, a lot of people out there wonder, gee, I wonder what tax bracket he's in. A high tax bracket. Let's take a look at the rest of the numbers on the board. In what box was the dragon? Let's take a look. It was down there behind the last number on the board, number 9. In your total now, total everything up, it comes up to $278,450. Again, what can I say? Congratulations. Let's get over there, Tom. As Tom keeps winning, 3 still bring contestants out to perhaps knock him off somewhere along the line. Maybe this person will do it. Who is it, Art James?
He's presently working as a salesman, but he previously spent 19 years working as a truck driver. Meet Fred Goodman.
Fred, former truck driver. What kind of truck did you drive? There are all sorts of sizes.
Well, it was a large 24-foot trailer truck. I drove it between New York and the Midwest.
It must be, I would think, personally, that it would be quite a thrill to drive one of those big rigs, is it?
Well, it was, yes. It was like the answer to a boyhood dream. And, I was very pleased with it, yeah.
Tell me more about it.
Well, it's not too much to tell, but oftentimes we'd get stuck in snowstorms and, 15-foot snowdrifts and things like that. But it always felt good making my deliveries and things on time anyway.
Yeah. Are you married, Fred?
Yes, and I have 6 children, thank you.
Would you say this man knows how to deliver? Huh? Spend a little time at home? Fred, welcome to Tic-Tac-Toe. Let's take a look at the board. Here are the subjects. Tom, Fred, take a look. We're playing with Scary Things USSR, Young Stars, Strange Names, Famous Sights, Mixed Drinks, The Stage. There's that secret category. Any answer in that category will double the pot automatically. And Redheads rounds out the board. Tom, begin, please.
We'll try famous sights in the center wing.
In the center, we're 300 of the pot. Famous sights. Take a look at this picture, Tom. This statue of a great American patriot stands in front of a historic church in Boston. First, name the patriot, and then name the church. Think about that for a few seconds. A great American patriot standing in front of a historic church in Boston. Name the patriot.
Paul Revere.
Right. Name the church.
The Old North Church.
Right. Got the center box. Paul Revere. Put him next to the center. 300 in the pot. Let's shuffle the categories and move to Fred Goodman for the first time.
All right, I'll try USSR in the lower left-hand corner.
In his quest to try to become our new champion, here's Fred's first shot on USSR. The Russian flag has a red background, which symbolizes revolution, and a star that represents the Communist Party. It also has a picture of 2 implements that represent workers and peasants. Fred, for your first O, name those tools.
The hammer and the sickle.
Right. You're on the board. You're on the board with an O, and we have $200 more in the pot. For a total of $500. We'll be back to our game of tic-tac-toe in just a moment.
Giveaway.
Fred finally got out here, and now we have to stop. Doggone it. But I promise you we'll continue this game first thing on our next show if you will show up. Will you show up against this guy here?
I think so.
And speaking for you, I hope you show up well against this guy, too. Tom, congratulations on all your winnings. Come back. Join us on the next edition of Tic-Tac-Toe. See if this man can continue. Bye-bye.
Something new
has come to GSN. You can't see it, but if you listen, you will hear it. Listen, play, win. Only at gsn.com/radio. Play by ear.
Hollywood, it's everybody's game of strategy, knowledge, and fun. It's Tic-Tac-Toe. And now here's our host, Wink Martindale.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Hello, everybody. Thank you. Welcome to Tic-Tac-Toe. Well, another big, exciting day for us, and I know for Tom McKee. And let's meet him right now. Still our champion after all these days. Art?
Our current champion, whose winnings total in cash and prizes $278,450, is a pilot in the Navy. Meet Lieutenant Tom McKee. And his opponent, presently working as a salesman, but he previously spent 19 years working as a truck driver. Meet Fred Goodman.
Fred, you were a truck driver for, what, 18 years?
19
years.
Yes.
You drove the big rigs. You drove them all, didn't you?
Yes, I did.
Was that in the days before the CB radios when that became such a craze?
It had just began.
Yeah.
Really.
What do you do now? What business?
Now I'm a salesman.
Yeah. What do you sell?
Yes, I sell home decor, picture frames, mirrors, clocks, and things
Looks like he's in the clothing business. A rather dapper gentleman. And I have never seen such a fan club. Perhaps we can take a look at him a little later.
Why not?
You got him spread all over the audience, and your mom's here. We'll talk about that later. Hello, Tom.
Hi, Wink.
Tom McKee also carries, he has Fan Club Will Travel, too.
Right.
And they've been traveling to Tic-Tac-Toe for a lot of days lately. Tom, welcome back with $278,450 in cash and prizes. You still look rather enthused, and you still look like you have a lot of different uses in mind for a lot of that money.
Definitely.
How about house? Is that still top of the agenda?
Well, we already have the house, but Jenny was thinking about putting a little more down so we don't have as big a payment each month. But
And there's the thing of the house payments that will be
Yeah,
coming up
that
every
helps.
month. Well, Tom, good luck. Good luck to you.
Thank you.
And may
Thank
the
you.
best man win. Here we go. We ran out of time on the last show, and these were the categories on that show. I think everybody will remember these. If you were with us, certainly Tom and Fred will remember Scary Things, USSR, Young Stars, Strange Names, Famous Sights, Mixed Drinks, The Stage, Secret category. Every answer to that doubles the key pot. And Redheads rounds out the 9 categories on the board. This is what the board looked like, by the way, when we suspended action on the last show. 1X in the center for Tom, Fred in the bottom left-hand corner of the board with 1-0. And the pot was worth $500 when we stopped. Let's move the categories around. Tom, we move back to you for your first selection today as we continue this game. What's it going to be?
Wink, I'll try Redheads in the left center.
Redheads it is, and here's the question on Redheads. In addition to having played such television characters as Opie and Richie Cunningham, this redheaded actor has also appeared in several films. Name him.
A lot of people say I look like him. Ron Howard.
Ron Howard, right, that's right, you do. So we add another $200 to the pot, and we put an X in the box Redheads. Let's shuffle the categories around and move over to Fred as we shuffle. Oh, we've already shuffled. Well, they're ahead of me this time. By the way, Fred, before you make a selection, the fan club, we got them all lit up out there. They're not lit up. Yeah, no, they're just sitting there. All right, all of you in Fred's fan club, hold up your hand, or why don't you stand up? Would you look at that group? Terrific. Thank you. Welcome. Welcome. Fred, with all of those people out there, are they friends or members of the family or a combination?
Both.
Combination of both. Well, you got to feel at home with all of them. Make a selection.
The stage for the block, please.
All right, you're trying to block Tom with the category The Stage. Here's your question for a block. The famous 20th century playwrights John Osborne, Harold Pinter, and Christopher Fry were all born in the same country. For a block of Tom, name their native country.
England.
Yes, Great Britain. Put an O there for a block. Let's move the categories again. Add $200 to the pot, making it $900. And Tom, it's your turn.
Excuse me. I'll try the USSR on the bottom right.
USSR it is. Tom, in the early 1960s, a Russian named Yuri Gagarin captured the world's admiration when he became the first man ever to accomplish this feat. Name it.
He went in space.
Is that acceptable?
Yes, Wink,
Yes, it is. He orbited in space. That's an acceptable answer. He went into space. Just wanted to be sure. So he put an X in the box USSR. Add another $200 to the pot. 4 boxes left. Fred, we're going to shuffle now for you to select. And there they are.
All righty. I'll try USSR again for the block, please.
All right, for a diagonal block, USSR, the subject. Fred, here's your question. After Stalin died in 1953, this man succeeded him as head of the Communist Party. For a block, was he Kosygin, Brezhnev, or Khrushchev?
Khrushchev.
Yes, that's good for a block. Put an O in USSR. And another $200 in the pot, now worth $1,300. We'll be back to our game in just a moment. Defeats 5 opponents. He wins one of these. Tom has had the pleasure of winning 7, and if he defeats 3 more players, he will have won 8 of these. Art, tell us about it.
Well, here we go again, Tom. For your driving pleasure, it's a brand new car.